Hi YouTube, this is Nancy and this is my second video. I thought I'd share my 2014 setup and my Kate Spade Wellesley. I've been meaning to actually do videos on my Giglios, but since this is the one I'm using now and since Leslie on Facebook asked me to do a video, I thought let me do this while the baby's sleeping. Now he could wake up at any moment, so. Let's get started here. So this is the Kate Spade Wellesley in hot pink or fuchsia. I don't know if the official color, but I absolutely love it. It's stunning. It's coming out a lot brighter than it is in person. It almost looks fluoro pink, but it's not that bright. But it's a beautiful color. It's made out of, I think they call it boar leather, which sounds kind of gross. But it's really nice leather. It's not squishy. It's definitely not like a Malden. It's harder than that, but I like that it feels very sturdy. It feels like leather, and I like that I feel as if I can throw it into my bag. It's not going to get banged up or scratched up. It's not fragile, so to speak. It has the beautiful Kate Spade logo right here, and I was really nervous about this zip. I'm not a zip girl normally. At least when I bought a Holborn with a zipper, I didn't like it, and I swapped it right away with someone. But what I do like is that this zipper is super smooth. Let me see if I can do it one-handed here. Sorry. Super smooth. There we go. Okay, sorry. And so it unzips and zips very easily, and I absolutely love the gold hardware. So this is it. I trained it to lay flat. Do you like my Hello Kitty pajamas? Hello. And training it was not that hard, actually. What you have to do, this sounds really scary, but you have to take out the inserts and bend it back all the way until it's completely folded, and then you unfold it. And you think you're going to put a big dent on the leather, but there's no dent whatsoever. So once it lay completely flat, I was in love. This is the inside. Love, love, love the gold polka dots. I wish Filofax or Giglio made some more fun interiors like this. This part is leather. It's really beautiful. It's like a light tan leather, and there's lots of pockets, which I love because I do use my planners as wallets. So it has a big pocket here. I don't have anything in there right now. It has all of these for cards. I put business cards, a few bits of what are these, sticky tabs, and an ollie clip. I do not carry a lot of decorative stuff because I'm not a decorate on the go kind of girl. I have 2 young kids, a toddler. I'm always trying to corral him, so I just don't, I have all my planner stuff when I do plan at home. There's one more very large pocket that spans this entire thing in the back here, and I just have some knickknacks. I recently became Catholic on Easter Sunday. Actually Easter Vigil on Saturday evening. I was baptized and confirmed, and that's my saint. Hello, Saint Gianna. You have to... Basically, you pick a saint when you become confirmed. And so, anyway, Catholics know all about that. Inside, you can see there's even the gold Kate Spade logo. I love the gold rings. Can we talk about these gold rings? Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. They're 30 millimeter, so they fit an awful lot. I mean, I've stuffed this, and there's still a fair amount of room. The rings are great. This is one of my dashboards from my business, Tweety Pie Collage, which I can link. Shameless plug. I will link to this video. On this side, I just put a photo of my 2 kids. Hello. Love it. This is just something I like to keep. I bought these things, I think at TJ Maxx, a huge packet of this. And then I just punch them, and I use this as a to-do list. Anything I need to remind myself of, I put at the front here. These are all coupons, store coupons I put in this envelope. This is my Remember This for April. I've been doing this for a few months and I really love it. Basically, if anything interesting happens that month, it could be good or bad. It doesn't have to be all just fun stuff. Then I note it. So I got a peacock blue Giglio. I had lunch with my neighbor. Oh, my son ate gum for the first time. Don't ask me. He found it in the car. He ate the wrapper too, but he was quiet. So, bad night sleeping. I worked. I went to a retreat, my son's first baseball game. So the idea is at the end of the month, or at the end of the year rather, I'll have 12 of these. I can put them in a Project Life album and just remember the lowlights and highlights of the year. Here I usually just put a few stickies, and I think this is my grocery store list. I'm using Kate Spade inserts, which I actually started using before I got this planner, ironically, because I love them. They're very good quality paper. This is the year calendar. This is from a Daytimer, I think, but just birthdays and anniversaries. I should glam that up, but haven't. These are, what is that lady's name? Flavia. Month on 2 pages. I used these last year too, and I love them. I like that it's a good amount of space. I keep 3 months worth of monthly calendars in here for May. And then we come to my first divider. Basically, I keep 2 sets of scheduling inserts. One is my weekly. I like to be able to look at what I have scheduled this week. I know I have a baseball game. I'm selling cookbooks at the flea market. I'm going to a memorial service, that sort of thing. But I also like to document and note all the fun stuff that I do on a daily basis. So at the end of the day, what I do is I just note anything that's interesting. Oh, my friend watched my son and he didn't cry. Yay. Anyway, we went on an Easter egg hunt. My husband and I, we renewed our vows. We had a spring photo shoot. This was my Easter week. I usually put washi for whenever there's something, like we go out of town, or this was the start of spring break, so I put washi for that. Easter. This was last week. I got a yellow original. I worked. I packed. We went to New York City. Had Japanese food. Shopping. We went to the mountains too. We drove home. I usually like to put a quote here to kind of just something that may correlate with my week, which was traveling. So, and the Kate Spade inserts have these beautiful watercolor drawings on them. I've been using this. I don't know if I have it in here. Yeah, I've been using the month to also just note the highlight of the day or just something significant. So it's all just fun stuff because, again, I have functional in these. Notice nothing's decorated. I just need fully functional month on 2 pages. And this, though it looks like it wouldn't be functional to have all these doodles, it actually is, because at the beginning of the week, I only see baseball practice. I have 2 jobs that day, and then, you know, the Easter Vigil. So that's the only thing I see. So at the beginning of the week, I can see what I have, and at the end of the day, I start filling in the rest. So again, I can show you. This was at the end of the day last night. This is what I did, and I haven't even I haven't colored it in yet. But we're home. I have 20 new dashboards to make, but I procrastinated. Baseball game, Bible study. My son can now do high fives, that kind of thing. So now this is a meal planner tracker. I got this idea from Carrie. I'm going to try it out this week. Hi, Carrie. And I bought this actually from my good friend Carrie as well in the Facebook groups. But I need to fill in what we're having actually. But I thought this was a great idea because I'm always struggling with where to, do I put a separate meal planning section? I do have something in a family binder, an A5, but I don't want to carry that around. My next section, I can show you my dividers here. So they're a little hard to see, but I have 5 dividers. My next one is my daily. So the reason why I have the freedom to doodle and do all that in my week on 2 pages is because I switched to a day on 2 pages for all of my functional planning needs, because I was finding that my week on 2 pages was very cluttered with to-dos, and I just don't like that. So this is from DIY Fish. It's her day on 2 page. I don't remember which inserts. These are not the life mapping inserts. I love the idea of them. I love watching videos of them, and I love seeing what people are doing with them, but I'll be honest, I'm not good. I don't have the time to track so many things, and so this really works perfectly for me. This is, and I like that these are undated, and the reason why I like them is A, I can use them next year, no problem. I don't have to buy new inserts every year, and B, if let's say on a Friday, I have my schedule, but, I don't know why this isn't, okay, so I have my schedule, and then we were really busy. We went away on vacation. And while we're on vacation, I don't want to write a big schedule of things we're doing because I want to be the go with the flow mom. So anyway, so you'll notice I didn't do my schedule for Saturday and Sunday, and then boom, we switched to Monday. So I like that I don't have a lot of empty pages either. So what I do, I'll give you an idea for Tuesday here. So I do the most important things that have to get done that day. I put right here. Then I do the people I have to contact. It can be email, text message, or phone calls, but I just put it here. Then this is my schedule, and there's it comes with the numbers for this. It has the time on here as well. So I had to work that day. We didn't go to math class in the afternoon. On this side, I do my to-dos. And then usually on the bottom here, I'll do the middle bottom, I'll do what I have to do tonight. And then what I have to do for my business, my Etsy business. And I love that it's all kind of separated out, and there's just enough space for me to document and note some things. I don't even know if I have. Sometimes I will do that. Let me see. Oh, I bought Carrie's Pink Kate Spade planner, Happy Mail. I do like to note a few things, but most of my snippets of the day go in the week on 2 pages now. So this is for today, and I have the Kate Spade ruler here with a quote that I like. So I'm reading a book in my Bible study. It's about how faith can really help you when you're dealing with, more emotional, rough situations. And this is about how to handle anger. And it was just a really good passage about, how to stop outbursts, because like most moms, I'm nice, and then I'm not nice. So I'm trying not to have any outbursts. Okay. That's a little bit of insight into my psyche. My next tab is my Tweety Pie collage tab. This has customers, some of their frequent customers and their addresses. Just some of the cell groups. They all have different rules, so I just wanted to make sure I knew what they were. Scrapbook paper lines that I like. Orders. Also, there's a, how cute is this bow, by the way? If I can get it to sit. I can't get it to sit while I'm filming. Okay. Anyway, so this is just shipping. So I like to keep track of shipping, and especially if things are going overseas, it's just a nice referral guide. So I put a little sticky there. I put a clip there. My next one is for expenses. I'm going to start tracking my expenses. Actually, I don't know why. I do have expense sheets. They're not in here. And then my next tab is projects. So anything I like the fact that projects is very vague, in the sense that I'm about to do a whole 30 eating challenge. Hello, Crafty Chick. She turned me on to that. And so I want to be able to track things. So that's one project. I need to start purging, cleaning, organizing, so we can sell our house and move, that kind of stuff. So I'll plan it out here. When I was planning my best friend's baby shower, then I put my notes here. So anything that I'm working on, then I just put here as easy referral. Now the rest of this is, these are all, and by the way, these numbers, they're mostly businesses and stuff. This is my A to Z tabs, and I use this both as, to save space. I use this to document phone numbers of places I call, but again, mostly businesses and stuff. But also I use it as my filing cabinet. So B would be for books, things I want to buy. C would be computer tips. Like, I keep looking up the same information over and over again, and it feels very ridiculous. So I started keeping some of that. Oh, the Cub Scout uniform. I never know where to put the insignias, so that helps me. What else is, oh, Catholic websites. Again, I'm newly Catholic, and I feel like the learning curve is very huge. So these are some websites I go to for reference. This is, oh, my Christmas presents from last year. So I made this thing kind of crazy, but it was really helpful. And I thought, you know what, it'll be nice to have to look back on this year, you know, so I can say, oh, I already kind of got him a book last year. Let me change that up or something. Other than that, these are Christmas card lists, who I sent to, that kind of thing. This is Philo related. This should be a lot longer. Here's my expense tracker. I have to put that in expense section. So, and then F, future home, things I definitely want since we are moving. I just want to note certain things. H is habits I want my son to acquire this year. I know it sounds ridiculous, but he's 6, and so I want him to make his bed and brush his teeth by himself, do his math work without complaining, a half hour of reading, write thank you notes, earn an allowance, take better care of his toys, that sort of thing. My house chores, this is a schedule, which isn't really followed all the time, but it's nice to dream. Hours, H is for hours, for the library, that sort of thing. I is for inspiration. When I need a little pick-me-up, I can refer to this few of these quotes. Let me see what else is on here. M is for medicine, infant dosing. So I've referred to that in the middle of the night a few times. Music, I want to download, movies. So P, prayers and scripture, project life notes. These are online purchases. I should put that under expenses. I have some work to do here. R is for recommendations. I know this is like kind of, I actually like this because anytime someone refers something to me, I put it on here because maybe I want to save it for later, but maybe I don't. So pediatric dentist, someone recommended a wild rice casserole, an electrician, a website. Oh, this is for selling artwork. So I just put it on here. It makes, you know, none of this goes together, but these are all other people's recommendations. And if I really like it, then I can file it away in a different section. So, things I want to sell under S. T, travel checklist of things. Thank you notes. Okay, wish list. Wish list is always long, isn't it, ladies? I think this is a download, of course. Oh, here we go. Yay, I like to give credit when I can. It says the Velvet Philo blogspot.com. I just love that with a little dandelion. Okay. So that's it. I also have a bunch of some paper. This paper, I think this is the paper that Tracy Reinhardt loves talking about. It's Da Vinci paper, I think, that really, really thin paper that doesn't take up much space, but also your pen doesn't bleed in it. Speaking of pens, a lot of people ask me about what pens I use for my doodles, and this is it. It's a Signo, Uniball Signo. These are so not fancy. You can get them anywhere. Staples, Target. You can get them in a 3-pack. And I just love them. I get them in 0.5 or 0.7. I tend to like thicker, you know, pens that write a little bit thicker. But what I do is everything is uniform. It's all in black. I just like that look. And then I go in and then I color them with colored pencils. But I'm not a color coding girl because I would forget what goes with what. And I lose my pens like crazy. So now I just have a standard black pen that I use. And I love it. Okay. So other than that, I do use this as my wallet. So these are, you know, insurance cards, loyalty cards, things like that. Business cards. And then this is, I have one top-loading envelope for receipts of things that I might return. So it's always handy. And in the very back, I just use for cash. This comes with one pen loop. It is not elasticized though. So even this one, this is actually pretty thick. A thin pen would fit no problem, but this one doesn't. So I just hook the little thing right there and it still shuts no problem. And it doesn't get, you know, it doesn't crush any of the tabs or anything like that. So that is an overview of my new love. Again, this is a Kate Spade Wellesley in fuchsia or hot pink. I highly recommend it. One thing I really like is that I have a young toddler. He's about 1.5 years, and he's obsessed with my things, and especially my Filofaxes and whatnot. And so, and my Giglios, they always know the good stuff, don't they? So this is nice because I can just completely close it up, zip it up, and he can't get into it. So if you have young kids, this might be something to consider. All right, thanks a lot for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me, and I hope to make more videos in the future.